My name is David Fleming from Disciples Ignited, and we have started a new series on our YouTube channel. It's called Living the Book of Acts. So we're going through the entire book of Acts, verse by verse, and learning how to apply it to our lives today so that we can live the same exciting, spirit-filled life that we read about in the book of Acts. So join me every day. Now, today we're going to be looking at how God does everything with perfect timing. Let me explain. In Acts chapter 1, we read that Jesus was talking to the disciples, and he said, "Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised, which you have heard me speak about. For John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit." So Jesus doesn't give them an exact time. He just says, in a few days. So Jesus is now saying, don't you leave Jerusalem until you have received the promise that I have promised you. But it didn't happen until the day of Pentecost. Now, the day of Pentecost was a special festival where Jews from all over the area, from many different nations, would gather together in Jerusalem to celebrate at the temple. Jews from all over the Roman Empire were assembled together that day. And that was the day that God had chosen to pour out the Holy Spirit and enable the disciples of Jesus to bear witness of Jesus with signs and wonders and miracles. Let's read about it. I'm going to be reading to you from Acts chapter 2, verses 5 through 12. Listen carefully. And I'll be reading to you from the NIV. Now there were staying in Jerusalem God-fearing Jews from every nation under heaven. When they heard this sound, the crowd came together in bewilderment because each one heard their own language being spoken. Utterly amazed, they asked, "Aren't all these who are speaking Galileans? Then how is it that each of us hears them in our native language?" Parthians, Medes, and Elamites, residents of Mesopotamia, Judea and Cappadocia, Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia, Egypt and the parts of Libya near Cyrene, visitors from Rome, both Jews and converts to Judaism, Cretans and Arabs, we hear them declaring the wonders of God in our own tongues. Amazed and perplexed, they asked one another, "What does this mean?" Well, I'm telling you, I know what it means. It means that the Holy Spirit had come to enable the disciples to bear witness of Jesus Christ with signs and wonders. But I want you to be sure to join with me tomorrow because there's so much more in the book of Acts that we want to share with you. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.